Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing my video predictions for this upcoming week's episode of The Walking Dead Season 6. This is the third last episode of the first half of Season 6 already. I can't believe it. This one is Episode 6, which is called Always Accountable. Man, so it's like the first half of Season 6 has gone by in a flash. There's only 3 episodes left. I can't believe it. It's like we just started and now it's going to be, oh, damn it. It's going to stop soon. So, 3 episodes, darn it. Then we're going to have to wait to see, wait until February to see the rest of Season 6 with the second half. But generally, the second half of the season is... Well, it's not always better than the first half, but generally, that's kind of where you get close to the finale and that, and you just get to see some really great stuff near the end of the season. But that's the mid-season finales for The Walking Dead are all pretty awesome, too, in a lot of cases, like Season 5, Season 4 with Too Far Gone, the best episode ever, and Season 2 pretty much dead already. So, we've got some cool stuff coming up yet, I think. So, after Episode 5 now, spoiler warning if you guys haven't seen it yet. If you missed my review, I'll post an annotation there. I'll put a link in the description. You guys can go ahead and check out my review for Episode 5 now. Was a pretty good episode. A character-driven episode, dialogue episode, drama episode, and I did like it. It wasn't amazing, but I liked it. So I wanted to say that. So pretty good episode. Episode 6, Always Accountable. I think it's going to be somewhere around the same kind of range, but instead of... there's going to be some action, obviously. There's going to be some zombie killing. There's going to be, Abraham, Sasha, and Daryl out in the open. We're going to get a chance to catch up with them. I'll put the link to the sneak peek in the description from AMC, and they haven't posted the promo yet, but I will put a link there when they do. They actually released this promo accidentally a week ago, but it wasn't terrible because actually a lot of those events didn't spoil anything for us because... it's like this season they've really done a different kind of job with the characters where they've got everybody kind of split up. It's almost like a Game of Thrones approach, I'd have to say, where you have characters in different locations being concentrated on in different episodes, and almost like certain characters will get the whole episode. You'll have a whole episode with Morgan, you'll have a whole episode with Daryl, Sasha, and Abraham split up between them. You'll have an episode between the Alexandria characters who are there. Then you'll have an episode with the characters that are running back in episode 3 for the most part, which is a little bit more back and forth because you see Rick in his spot, but they've kind of compartmentalized, they've sectioned off each episode. So this one coming up, the synopsis reads, Daryl, Abraham, and Sasha encounter many obstacles and a new threat while trying to return to Alexandria. So we last saw them basically pulling about half of the herd out with them. They continued to go. Daryl kind of went off for a while and then somehow found his way back to the car, either mistakenly or I'm not quite clear on that, if that was kind of an accident or he got blocked off so he had to kind of come back. But they've got an army of zombies following them. And they know that, shit has hit the fan, things are not going well. Daryl knows something's up and that the plan is kind of, not great. But Rick did tell them to just, get them out of here. Get that zombie herd the hell out of here. So we're looking at a point, this should be a bit exciting, at least for a part of it, because we're going to see Daryl, Sasha, and Abraham try to probably escape the herd, so to speed up and get away from them first. And then somehow they get separated. We have Daryl in the sneak peek, which is on his bike, and he's pushing the bike through. Has he run out of gas? Has he hit a spot where he can't travel on the bike, so he has to kind of bring it with him? Is he going to have to ditch it? Is he going to be able to get it started again and find maybe some kind of road or something to go on to kind of get around the herd as it comes out? It's going to be interesting to see what happens with that. And also with Abraham and Sasha as well too, because they seem to be kind of in a similar boat. We see them in, not inside their car. In the sneak peek, or in the promo, we get to see them kind of in and around killing zombies, and kind of similar type environment to Glenn and Nicholas and them, where they had kind of that little town they were in there and kind of got stuck. So, should be interesting to see with regards to those 3 characters. I'm hoping we get to see more as well, too. We do know that the Alexandria characters are kind of trapped right now. There's no way out, so to speak. So I don't know if we're going to get too many scenes with them. Probably not that many as a prediction. It'll probably mostly be these 3. And it does look like we're going to get to see a new threat. So it looks like finally we'll probably see the character from the trailer, San Diego Comic-Con for Season 6, where you see him point a gun at Daryl and say to him, you don't say shit and I don't kill you. who looks kind of like Dwight. So are we seeing the first appearance of Dwight from the comic book series? That could be cool, unless it's some kind of new character or something. It also looks like Daryl is in a similar location to where he saw the wolves originally. So that's interesting. Maybe he has decided, you know what, I'm going to go and check out their home base, see what's going on there, see if maybe, there's any of them still around, see if he can maybe kill some of them and, try to find out some answers. Who knows? Probably just some kind of random location that looks similar to where he was at before. So that said, I'm expecting it to be an okay episode. I'm not expecting it to be episode 3, which might be our kind of big episode for the first half of, it was our big episode for the first half of the first 4 episodes. That was the biggest one so far this season, I would say. And I think it might go on through unless the mid-season finale is a really big episode. So we'll see how they do that. It should be good. So Not setting my expectations terribly high for this one. Just think it should be kind of a regular, kind of decent episode, normal kind of episode. Get to see some action again, get to see some of that. But I do think it might be a bit slower too, because it's just focusing on those 3 characters, aside from Daryl possibly getting into some trouble against some other kind of new survivor. So one of the other things I'm interested about is, are the wolves done? Because that was a topic we did a video on last week, and it's like, I at first was like, no way, they can't be dead already. Pretty much dead already. They've got to be, there's got to be some of them in and around still. And I'm sticking to that. I do think there's still some more wolves out there, but it's starting to look like maybe not. So we'll see how that goes. So this is going to be episode 6. Always accountable in terms of the title. Always accountable, maybe. Maybe like accountable, like reliable. I can see Daryl and Sasha and Abraham as being reliable, but it's a tricky one. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with Daryl. I don't think Daryl will be killed off, or Sasha or Abraham will be killed off. I think they're pretty much safe, so I wouldn't worry about that. So it should be a decent episode. This one's directed by Jeffrey F. January, and he has directed 4 Walls and a Roof, which was a great episode. And then aside from that, I think that's the only one. Yeah, so it should be good. We'll see what he's got for us this upcoming week. And then episode 7, Heads Up, is from is from David Boyd, who's directed quite a few episodes, Strangers and Forget and some others. Then the mid-season finale is Michael E. Satrazemis, and he did Try, as well as Slabtown, which we can forgive him for because he didn't have much to work with there. But he also did The Grove. So it looks like the mid-season finale could be our kind of big episode aside from episode 3. So this one should be good. Let me know what your guys' predictions are. I don't think we'll see any of those characters actually get back to Alexandria fully in this upcoming episode. I think we're going to just kind of touch base with them. I don't think we're going to see Glenn yet. That's probably a big question. Will we see Glenn either dead, confirmed, or alive, surviving? I would be kind of surprised if we saw him in this episode. I don't think we will. I hope we do, but I don't think we will. I think they're kind of holding it back on purpose. Think about it. Episode 3, we're already, episode 6, 3 episodes later. Episode 7, maybe we'll see him come back, or episode 8, the mid-season finale. So, awesome stuff. Let me know what you guys think, what your predictions are. Write them in the comments below. And if you like this kind of preview prediction video where I give my thoughts on what I think we're going to see and how good I think it's going to be, you can go ahead and thumb it up below. If you want to support the channel, share, favorite. And if you're new and you want to subscribe, you want to see videos from me every day almost on The Walking Dead, go ahead and subscribe at the bottom left. That's it for today's Daily Dead type video for you guys. I'll see you tomorrow with a Q&A, so send me your Q&A questions for this week. As always, it's Trev, and I'm saying peace.